You have tried to quit porn before, maybe dozens of times. You deleted the app, you set filter, you made promises to yourself at midnight that were broken by morning. And every time you failed, you told yourself the same thing. I just don't have enough willpower. But that's not the problem. That's never been the problem. Until you understand what's actually going on inside your brain, you will keep losing the fight. Here's the one thing nobody tells you. Pornography addiction is not a moral failure. It's a dopamine loop. Your brain doesn't care about your values, your relationship, or your future. It cares about one thing: survival. And over millions of years, it developed a system to reward behavior that feel good. That system runs on dopamine. Here's where it gets dangerous. Your brain cannot tell the difference between earning a reward and watching one. When you watch pornography, your brains fire dopamine like you just accomplished something extraordinary, like you survived, like you won, and it wants to win again and again and again. This isn't weakness, this is neuroscience. Science calls it the dopamine reward pathway. Here is the simple version. Every time you engage with pornography, your brain releases a surge of dopamine, far above anything natural life can produce. Over time, your brain adapts, it downregulates, meaning it reduces the number of dopamine receptors just to undo the flood. Now, ordinary lives feel flat, food tastes bland, conversation feels boring, real intimacy feels underwhelming. So you go back to the screen, not because you want to, but because your brain is chasing one level of stimulation it now recognizes as enough. This is a trap, and this is why willpower alone will never work. You cannot white knuckle your way out of a neurological feedback loop. You need to understand the loop so you can break it. The one thing you need to understand is this: you're not fighting an urge, you are rewiring a brain. That changes everything. When you feel the urge, that feeling is not a command, it's a signal. It's your brain saying, hey, dopamine has been available here before. Can we get some? You just have to obey the signal. But here is what most people do wrong. They try to resist the urge by thinking about it. They negotiate with it. They say, just 5 more minutes, or this is the last time. And the moment you engage the urge in conversation, you already started losing. The answer isn't resistance. The answer is redirection. The second you feel the signal, you move physically. You stand up, you go outside, you call someone, you do 10 push-ups. You interrupt the pattern before the brain can complete the loop. Over time, and this is the miracle of neuroplasticity, and your brain starts to rewire. New pathway form, the old one weakened from disuse. The urge becomes less frequent, less intense, and for the first time, manageable. But here is the deeper truth nobody wants to say out loud. Pornography isn't the problem, it is the solution your brain invented for loneliness, for stress, for boredom, for pain you haven't dealt with. If you want to quit for good, you have to ask yourself the other question: what am I running from? Because every relapse has a trigger, and that trigger has a root. Find the roots, and you're no longer playing defense, you are actually healing. This might mean therapy, it might mean hard conversation, it might mean sitting in discomfort long enough to understand it. This is the real work, and it's worth it. You are not broken, you are not weak, you are someone whose brain learned a very powerful, very destructive shortcut, and now you are learning how to unlearn it. That take time, it take patience also, and it take understanding the thing most people skip. You cannot outbuild a wired brain, but you can rewire it. Start today, not by swearing it off forever, just by making it true today. If this video helped you think about this differently, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and drop a comment below. What is the one thing that made quitting harder for you? I'll see you in the next one.